From Jokic, here's Jokic, backing down Doncic. Jokic methodically ties the game off the window. Here's Murray, 30 seconds to go. Murray a three, you bet! The blue 5 to go, they've been on a 20-4 run since. Doncic to tie, he got it! Murray, the pull-up, back iron, no! Rebound Hardaway, time looking in for Irving. Irving for the win!
What on earth did we just see from Kyrie Irving? I mean, a game-winning floater from the free throw line with the left hand. And not to mention against Nikola Jokic and the defending champions. Just take another look at this shot.
Irving for the win!
The NBA is not ready for this Dallas Mavericks team. The Dallas Mavericks have officially sent their message to the rest of the league, and they are not stopping here. After their 4-game winning streak was snapped by the OKC Thunder, Kyrie and the Mavs made sure to let the league know they're here to win it all. And we've previously spoken about the unstoppable duo of Luka and Kyrie, but this is just getting ridiculous. The team now sits 7th in the West over the Phoenix Suns and are only 1 game behind the Kings for the 6th spot. With only 14 games left for the Mavs, they're in a great position to push for a top 5 spot and make a strong playoff push. The man leading this charge, Kyrie Irving. He's been unstoppable in his last few games and is proving to everyone that he's still one of the best in the league. Kyrie put on a ridiculous showcase of his finishing recently, also showing that he's still an underrated passer and team player. But thanks to players like Derek Lively, they've made the game much easier for Kyrie to display this ability, and in this game against the Nuggets, he finished with 9 assists.
Point Denver lead after Dallas jumped out to an early 7-point edge, and another
have those veterans coming off the bench. They're sticking with their young players.
He also dished out 12 assists in his loss against the OKC and 10 assists in his game against the Warriors just before this game.
Right on Thompson's three-point attempt. Wow. Now Kyrie down the lane of Kyrie. Thompson this year, 17 points a game. Almost 19.
Kyrie Irving's recent performance showcases a significant enhancement in his playmaking abilities. With multiple games recording double-digit assists, it's clear that he has increased his role as a facilitator within the Mavericks' offensive framework. He's shown everyone that he has a willingness to share the ball, but also his effectiveness in elevating the team's overall play. Kyrie Irving's influence on the Dallas Mavericks is profound, with his playmaking skill driving the team to an 80% win rate in games where he records 10 or more assists. This makes it a nightmare for teams to guard, having them to constantly worry about Kyrie's on-ball and off-ball movement. His assist-to-turnover ratio of 3.2 highlights his efficient playmaking, minimizing turnovers while maximizing offensive opportunities. Irving's passing contributes to 35% of the Mavericks' total assists, showing his big role in the team's offense. But let's take a closer look at Kyrie's last couple games. His last 3 games are undeniably a preview of what we'll get to see from him this postseason. Although Dallas lost their last game to OKC, Kyrie's performance was nothing short of magical.
Gafford back in the paint, no one guarding Josh Giddey.
Kyrie Irving on the drive. Irving.
This is 2 of the best guards in the game.
Put up 36 points, 12 assists, and 4 rebounds. What's even more insane is his efficiency, shooting 66.7% from the field.
You learned it for me. You watched the telecast.
Kyrie Irving!
And the reality is, if we can get this Kyrie in the playoffs, the Mavs may have a real shot at the title. But we can't forget about Luka Magic. He's having himself an MVP season, putting up ridiculously high-scoring games and pulling off ridiculous plays.
Doncic into Jackson Hayes. What a pass! Jackson, 3 goals!
Look at that.
Great running. Just halfway to the NBA, paved by the guy to my right.
Step back.
Luka on the money.
Luka Donic stands out in the NBA not just for his 6 consecutive 30-point triple-doubles, but for his ability to redefine effectiveness on the court beyond speed. His mastery over hesitations and patience disrupts opponents' rhythms, creating scoring and passing opportunities by making calculated moves rather than purely reactive ones. This approach extends to his use of pump fakes, making defenders react to his threat as a shooter, which either draws a foul or opens up better scoring chances. Doncic's exceptional spatial awareness allows him to exploit defensive gaps, positioning himself for optimal plays, whether that means driving for layups or taking open jump shots. This skill, combined with his superior playmaking ability, creates a constant dilemma for defenders. His gameplay is a blend of basketball IQ, timing, and an innate ability to control the game's tempo, making him a significant asset to the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks have emerged as a dark horse in the Western Conference, particularly for their potential to make a significant playoff run from the 7th seed or lower. This assessment is rooted in their recent commendable performances, notably highlighted by the exceptional chemistry between star players Luka Donic and Kyrie Irving. Over a span of 16 games, the Mavericks have secured an impressive 11-5 record. During this period, Irving has been contributing on average 25 points per game with remarkable shooting efficiency, while Doncic has been showcasing his all-around brilliance with a triple-double average, emphasizing his scoring, rebounding, and assisting capabilities. Luka and Kyrie are not the only power duo in the West, especially when we look beyond the 7th seed. The 7 to 10 seeds look absurd when it comes to all-star talent. You've got Booker and KD on the Suns, Bron and AD, and Steph Curry. This current play-in tournament picture looks crazy, and basketball fans may just be in for some of the most competitive basketball ever seen. We'll get to see teams actually play defense, fight for wins, and some incredible clutch moments.
Cut off, now looks for Durant. Durant just 1 for 8 in this quarter, hits a big one.
Curry comes free, gets the ball, puts up a three-pointer. Bang!
Russell gets past Lillard with 7. Floater. Good! Russell gives the Lakers a 1 point.
While LeBron James and Anthony Davis have established themselves as one of the most dominant duos in the NBA with proven success, their journey hasn't been without challenges. Injuries have affected both stars at different times, impacting the Lakers' consistency and rhythm. But when they're both healthy and on the court, they've proven to be another unstoppable duo in the league. This season, the big three of KD, Booker, and Beal have been an unusual case. The crazy offensive firepower they acquired this season hasn't been what most would have expected. Whilst the team has also dealt with injuries this season, their individual performances have been underwhelming, to say the least. This is probably the least output we've seen from Bradley Beal in the last few years, going from averaging 30 points per game in 2021 to now averaging 18.8 points per game. But this is understandable, now becoming the third option behind Booker and Durant, who are both ball-dominant players. The team's overall performance this season has left fans wondering if they'll see any success in such a studded West. Needless to say, the Dallas Mavericks, led by Luka Donic and Kyrie Irving, are positioned to shake up the NBA playoffs beyond mere contention. Their combined offensive prowess, Irving's clutch scoring, Doncic's versatile gameplay, gives the Mavericks a significant competitive edge. Their chemistry enhances Dallas's offense, making them unstoppable against any defense. Irving has evolved into a key playmaker, while Doncic's intelligence on the court ensures the Mavericks can control the game's pace and exploit opposition tactics effectively. Recent performances show the Mavericks are ready to challenge top seeds in the highly competitive Western Conference. With Irving and Doncic's abilities peaking at the crucial moment, their chemistry, supported by a well-rounded team, primes them for a significant playoff impact, capable of upsetting established teams and advancing deep into the postseason. Despite the unpredictability of playoff success, the Mavericks, driven by the duo's talent and the team's strategic depth, stand as a credible threat to championship contenders. Their individual skills, combined with tactical versatility, position them for a deep playoff run. Fans can anticipate the Mavericks leveraging their offensive strategies and strategic acumen to navigate through the playoffs, potentially marking the emergence of a new dynamic duo, reshaping the NBA's competitive landscape.